So when you talk about retailers, and a lot of them are distressed because they're living in those strip malls or the shopping centers. And so you're starting to hear more about the experience of the retail shopper. So tell us about some of your communities and how they address that.
Yeah, that's always been in our DNA. You know, it's when you think about retail real estate or any kind of real estate, the first question is, what's your time horizon? There's plenty of money to be made in real estate, buying and selling, merchant building, or at least there was, where you can flip things, et cetera, quickly. And for those type of investments, you're not really thinking about the retailer all that much. It's about who can pay rent and how you can turn that. If you're building and operating for the long term, for 25 years, 35 years, 45 years, you better think about the right type of tenancy of tomorrow. So you bet, as we sit here in 2017, we're in this period where many retailers are trying to figure out what they need to be and how they need to operate for the next decade to be successful. Many are reducing the size of their footprint. A few are expanding them. They're almost all adding services, and we're doing that in virtually every market we're in, including looking hard at the merchandising. When I say merchandising, which tenants do you want next to each other? You know, when you think about retail real estate, retail is the only one of the major categories of real estate where it matters who's next to each other. In that office building that you're in, no matter what the accounting firm or law firm or architectural firm is, as long as they pay the rent, that's fine. In that apartment building, you don't know who your neighbors are, as long as they pay the rent, that's fine. In retail, it matters. Putting the right tenants together, the right mix of restaurants, the right mix of health clubs, and the right soft goods users, all of that together is the magic elixir. And getting that right means a successful project. Getting that wrong means a ton of turnover. The country is over-retailed. We really don't need, there's nobody in our area that really is having trouble finding a grocery store. And so when you sit back and you say, well, okay, from a real estate perspective, what's needed? It's hard for us not to say communities are needed. Higher service levels are needed. You know, let me just try something on you. When is the Yankees' first game this year?
The Yankees-Braves preseason game starts at 6:35 p.m.
When you can get this kind of information this quickly, service levels that are required from people are out of their minds. People are so impatient because of this device. People are so requiring a level of service that was impossible to provide just a few years ago. And so as a result, this isn't just about internet shopping or online shopping. This is about consumer behavior and what has to happen for everybody involved in providing services to consumers to up their game. That's why we do what it is that we do. It's hard, it's expensive, it's time consuming, but at the end of the day, when you say, okay, what's the product that you're going to be looking for or part of 15 years from now, 25 years from now, I firmly believe it's the type of product that we're building.